Hello, my name is Sherry Parker, and I am with Preferred Title and Settlement Services. We are a locally owned title and settlement company in the west end of Richmond. However, we can service the entire Commonwealth of Virginia. I'm here this morning to talk to you a little bit about title insurance. A lot of people do not understand it, or they know about it, but they don't really understand what it entails and what it covers. Some common questions that we get are, what is the difference between owner's and lender's title insurance? The difference is that lender's title insurance is not going to cover you. It's only going to cover the lender. And the lender requires title insurance. So why would you not want title insurance for yourself? If there's a defect in title and you only have lender's coverage, this will tie up your property in litigation if you're trying to sell it. What that means is there are a lot of things that can happen with title defects. Some are human error, some are things that are not filed properly at the courthouse, some are things that are missed in the chain of title that can cause a problem down the line. One myth about owner's title insurance is you are buying a piece of property and having a new home built on it. There's not been an existing structure there. So you think, oh, I don't need title insurance because this is a brand new house. Title does not run with the structure. Title runs with the land. So you have to think about how long that land has been there, hundreds of years, and how many times that land could have changed hands. So it's not about the structure on the property, it's about the land. That is how the title is conveyed, is by land. The other question that we get is, what is the difference between a standard policy and an enhanced policy? An enhanced policy has many more coverages than a standard policy would have. When we get your contract and send out our welcome letter, we also send out a flyer that gives you the differences in the two coverages, and then always, of course, tell you that you're welcome to call us if you have any questions about it. But I just thought I would just touch very briefly about the differences, a few of the differences. One of the differences is that an enhanced policy will it will increase in value as your property increases up to a certain percentage. A couple of the differences is, let's say you're forced to remove or remedy your existing structures or any part of them other than boundary walls or fences because a portion was built without obtaining a building permit from the proper government office. A standard policy would not cover that, but an enhanced policy would. And of course, when you're buying your house, let's just say that there was a family room that was added to the back of the house, and for whatever reason you find out after you bought the house that a building permit was never obtained to build that structure, then your enhanced coverage would cover that for the loss that you would take on for having to remove that structure because it was possibly built into an easement or onto a neighboring property. So that's to me, that's one big, huge difference. We have run into issues before with building permits not being obtained when you've put improvements on a property. Let's say your neighbor builds a structure after the policy date, which encroaches onto your land. Your enhanced title policy will cover that, but your standard policy will not. That's just a couple of examples. The structure can be a fence, it can be a shed, it could be a garage, which is a pretty big structure that would cause a substantial loss if it had to be removed because it encroached onto property. So those are a few of the things that the enhanced policy can cover. And actually the enhanced policy is not a whole lot more than a standard policy when issued with a simultaneous issue with the lender's policy. If you have any questions, I welcome your phone calls. Thank you.